I feel like I was watching your guys' film this week and I was blown away, but I was also like, wait, that's kind of happening.
Yeah.
It's a how what it must be kind of surreal for both of you. Morena, let's start with you. Just there's very real situations in this film. Being a mother, dealing with the kinds of things that people could do to your child is a horrifying thought. Was it easy to kind of bring that kind of motherly love and need to this character in a world, in a kind of a fun action flick?
Yeah, it wasn't easy, because I didn't want to have to do it, but it was definitely accessible to me. And there was a couple of grueling shooting days where we shot the scenes where he was kidnapped, and it was really emotionally grueling to have to imagine that. And any mother who's had a kid can relate to that, so that wasn't hard.
Yeah, Gerard, it's you and this Rick just have like shorthand together. It's really great to watch you him direct you. What makes him different? Why is he a good fit for this kind of film and for the stories you guys tell together?
Since I first met Rick back, we talked for Law Abiding Citizen. I was struck by the depth of his analysis of character and how deep and true he wanted to go into the story. And I was surprised because he comes from a stunt background. And then in Angel Has Fallen, he said, let's take this character and turn it on its head, like from the inside out, full of blemishes and addictions. And that story turned out to be very powerful. And then bringing it into this, it's like he is all about taking a big idea, but then being as intimate as possible. Character studies and portrayals of that journey seen from the lens of myself, Morena. In fact, that's how good Rick is. As Morena was talking, I was back in the movie watching her running after that car. It just, he manages to create these almost unbearable situations and intensity because you identify and they're your worst fears. And how do you deal with those situations? And we go all the way through that with this movie. So there's a truth to it, and then there's an intensity beyond intensity, but it's all couched in this massive spectacle and scale that you're therefore really bringing the audience in to the truth of the story. And to me, that's the best kind of filmmaking.
No, I agree, because a lot of times you see these big action movies and there's no real emotional payoff. These aren't real characters. You're watching basically fodder, die out, seeing millions of people get killed. There's a really personal connection. What about with you two? I loved the two of you together. Did you guys do a lot of discussion or any kind of rehearsal on finding these characters?
Yeah, we did. We talked. I mean, I think I got to Atlanta a couple of weeks before we started shooting, and we had several meetings with Rick, and we discussed backstory extensively and sort of try to figure out, where these people were in their lives, what happened. And some of that was never even in the movie, but with the fact that we knew it, I think gave our characters a deep connection. And in working, I mean, Jerry and I worked very well together and immediately connected. So that made things really easy. But we also spent a lot of time chatting in cars together.
That should have been a movie in itself.
It was, yeah.
Well, we'll wait for the DVD extras for that one. I love that. See that. Well, we got to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much. And very impressed with both of you in this film. It was a lot of fun to watch and very emotional.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's great.
I swear I'm going to get my family into that bunker. I know you will, son.
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
What is it? What's going on?
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter
John, go!
Hang on, Nathan.
Seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter immediately.